Hello and welcome. I am Gagey, and I'm here with Awesome,
Or Hayden.
your most favourite gay,
Liz.
and together we are the Gay Team, and we're going to be taking you into the Gay Zone. Today we are covering the 1972 classic by Go Nagai, Devilman. What did you two think of Devilman?
Devilman good.
It's really good.
Devilman good! Yeah!
It's a classic for a reason, dude.
Yeah, for context, me and Liz have talked a lot about Devilman. Hayden, this is your first time reading it.
Yeah,
I am very curious as to your thoughts on this.
it's good. It's
It-
really good.
It's good.
I love Devilman. I can see why it's the start of everything.
Yeah. Because this manga is so groundbreaking in what it was doing at the time.
It's just so influential.
Yeah.
You read Devilman after going through years of watching anime,
Hmm.
and then you just see oh, that thing's from Devilman.
Yeah.
Stuff if you read something like Berserk, you're like, that's Devilman.
Hmm.
If you read any manga where the concept is the main character has a villain inside them, that's Devilman.
Yeah. To the point where for the anime adaptation Devilman Crybaby, one of the promotional images was Devilman's hand covered in blood, and it just being spelling out the names of different series it influenced. Such as oh, here's Code Geass, Urusei Yatsura, Yu Yu Hakusho, Berserk, Gantz, Claymore, JoJo, Parasite, Bakemonogatari, Neon Genesis Evangelion, Digital Devil Saga, Persona, Hellsing, Spawn, Blue Exorcist, and so many more.
It's a Persona instead of SMT. It's over.
It said Digital Devil Saga. Or Digital Devil...
Separately? Okay.
Yeah. To go, yeah, no, we not only did we influence the entire franchise, we then influenced it again.
We influence the spin-off.
They had to create a spin-off to take more influence.
They needed the little social bits in the first two volumes to make its own franchise.
For reference, that's the poster that they put out.
That's a banging poster. I've never seen that.
Yeah, the one I'm showing has weird transparency issues, so it's supposed to be a black background. But, it's a fucking banging poster.
Yeah.
That is a banging poster, dude.
It's so good. But yeah, so Hayden, favorite devil, go.
Almond's pretty cool.
Uh,
I like the basic Devilman.
yeah, of course you do.
Of course I do.
He's
He's cool. He fuses with a cool guy and then becomes even cooler.
no, he fuses with a non-cool guy, who then turns into a cool guy.
Okay, I don't know what Almond did before Akirin.
So, if you read the spin-off manga, Amon the Dark Side of Devilman, you know that Amon wasn't really a cool guy.
Okay, I'll probably read that
He
tomorrow or
was.
something.
Oh, it's really bad.
Oh,
Man,
man.
I read 3 chapters the other day, and I'm like, this is just edge for the sake of edge. You watch the OVA series, you've probably seen the clip from this OVA series where Amon just eats a child.
Yeah,
Huh.
Yeah, that's a very famous clip.
Why would he do that?
He's a bad guy.
Oh, man.
he's a devil. But
Like
he's
the-
not even a devil man, he's just a
Oh.
devil.
Okay, I don't know why I didn't think of that.
My favorite demon, Jinman.
Jinmen is really strong. I do love, what Jinmen is doing.
I love what he becomes.
Turtle Man.
Total man. Okay.
I could just see the confusion in your eyes. I'm like, Turtle Man.
I was waiting for a spot to ask who it was again. I don't remember names. It's Total Man, Water Person, the Bird.
Yeah. Fair. I don't... What is his name?
I have no idea. Like-
Gelma, I think it was?
Yeah, Goma.
Gelma.
And then there's Silene as the bird lady.
I think it's Siren.
Siren?
Because Siren.
Oh, yeah.
I forget what the floorman who gets, stabbed with their eyebrows.
Oh, God, yeah.
I forget what his name is.
Then there's Xenon, obviously.
There's Lord Xenon, yeah.
Satan.
There's Satan. No,
Yeah.
Satan's not a demon.
True.
Satan's an angel, dude.
A fallen angel.
That he is.
But Jinman is really interesting because that fight has been adapted the most out of all adaptations.
It's even been adapted, Oh, no, okay, it hasn't been adapted. It's that I have seen the most in other works.
Yeah, because you've watched Cyborg 009 versus Devilman, right?
Yeah. And, like, even in works done by Ken Ishikawa, who was one of Go Nagai's assistants, I see Jinmen fights there as well in his works.
It's so weird that that's the fight.
It's because it's such a strong concept.
It is a strong concept, but it's like, you read that volume and it's just like, a little girl that Akira happened to know gets killed.
Yeah.
It's one of the things that I felt Crybaby really improved on
Yeah.
by creating actual emotional stakes to that fight.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh, it's this little girl. Oh no, she died. Sad.
Yeah.
But in Crybaby, it's like, that's his parents. You don't need additional context for him to be sad about his parents dying.
Because, like, his parents have as much screen time as the little girl, but because they are his parents, you have that kind of intrinsic higher level of care.
Yeah.
That, like, oh, here's a random chance. Like, yeah, sure, it's sad that a kid got killed, but, like, fuck them kids.
Yeah,
you
fuck
know?
them kids. I feel like this will lead well into the synopsis.
Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, by the way, spoilers, I guess, because
We've already spoiled a bit.
yeah. The synopsis of Go Nagai's Devilman is: hordes of demons, once thought entombed forever in the underworld, have now returned to Earth. Evil and corruption begin to seep into our world as demons seize human hosts. Mankind's only hope for salvation is to use the demons' power against them, and only a pure-hearted man like Fudo Akira can hope to do so without losing his humanity. Once little more than a crybaby, Akira now wields the terrible power of a devil, yet holds the innocent soul of a man. Devilman!
Devilman!
That's hype.
It's hype as hell!
So the manga is like, it's really interesting to see how the structure of the manga really is.
Yeah.
Because it's really split into two very separate points.
It explicitly split into two separate points.
Because I posted that page where it's just like, once you get to volume 3, I think it's like 75% through volume 3, there's just a page where Akira is just standing there, arms crossed, being like, everything after this is going to be a bit fricked up.
Doing the, like, what is it? Like a YouTuber, like, persona, like, to pose.
I said more content warnings should be done that way.
Yeah.
Just have your character talk to the audience, being like, oh yeah, something bad's about to happen.
Gets a little freaked up.
hey, yo, shit's fucked. Heads up.
But like the first half of Devilman is just like standard shonen action.
Yeah.
It's like you have this regular guy, he gains powers and uses his powers to fight evil guy. But
Yeah.
that second half, it's like I hate to use this term because it's quite overused. It's a deconstruction. It's not even a deconstruction.
Not even a deconstruction, because there was that construction didn't really exist at that point. Like, okay, you know what? In my defense, I haven't read that much manga from the 60s and 70s. But the shonen battle manga
Yeah?
came later. That was like 10 years later.
You could say Devilman was inspired by like traditional superhero comics though.
Yes.
And that's deconstructing that part of like things always return to zero.
Sure, yeah.
Where in the manga, once the thing happens, things just continue to escalate to its logical conclusion.
Yeah.
But yes, it's not a deconstruction of shonen manga, but it's a deconstruction of like superheroes, I'd say.
Yeah, I'll pay that.
Yeah.
Because, like,
I hate to use the word.
I hate you using the word. Because one of the things, like, to kind of build off that, one of the things that becomes very clear once you know it is that, hey, Go Nagai writes chapter by chapter.
Oh, yeah.
So he did not actually have that ending in plan.
Oh.
And a fun fact about how a lot of, well, I don't know if it's a lot of, but all the anime and manga I know from this era were doing this, which is that an author will give a anime studio and a manga publication the, like, synopsis, go, oh, hey, this is what I'm doing, this is what I want to work on, this is the series, right? And then the anime studio will go, cool, we'll go away and start building our own series, while the author will go and build the manga, right? And what ended up happening is that means that, like, so I think the first episode of the Devilman TV show aired like 2 weeks after the first chapter came out, right? And so, because Go Nagai did not have the entire thing planned out, the anime studio got pissed off because they're like, motherfucker, you wrote something really good, but you didn't tell us, so now we can't really use that because we haven't set that up.
Because if you didn't know, the original Devilman anime is a tokusatsu show.
Oh.
Yeah.
Devilman fights his demon of the week, and he normally gets really big to kill them. And he has his beams.
Okay.
He has the Devil Beam. It's not in the manga at all, the Devil Beam, but it's his finishing move in that anime.
Yeah. So like...
Because, like, for the longest time, Devilman was famously the manga that never got a proper adaptation.
Yeah, because I think a lot of anime from that time would have, like, the Saturday morning, quote-unquote Saturday morning version of the manga, and they wouldn't really get, like, a traditional, like, anime adaptation as we kind of think of nowadays. They'll just get, like, oh, yeah, here's an adaptation or a, like, retelling or a, spin on the thing. You'd never really get a one-to-one adaptation of stuff from that era. Which, it's a style, I guess.
Like, Devilman eventually got, like, half of an adaptation with the 80s OVAs.
Yeah.
And, like...
You say half, but it's like, it goes up to the siren fight and then it stops.
Yeah. Have you listened to the audio of what the third OVA was going to be?
No, I haven't.
Because that audio got leaked.
Was it dog shit?
It sounded great.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
What did it cover?
I think it was just Volume 3.
What's in Volume 3?
Jinman and then the initial demon invasion.
Right. Okay.
The bit where he goes,
Yeah,
this is where it gets a little fricked up.
Yeah. I would have loved to have seen that adaptation do the Jinman fight. I reckon that would have been really cool.
I was looking this up the other day. There was a separate OVA for the Jinman fight, right? It wasn't just the Cyborg 009 adaptation, right?
I don't know. I've never heard of it. I've never heard of any adaptation of, like, the Jinman fight by itself. So, to my understanding, it's just, like, the Cyborg 009.
Okay. Which is a really good adaptation of that fight, by the way. They even use, like, the Go Nagai... Why am I blanking on this word? The light, the thing. The silhouettes.
Oh, silhouettes.
The silhouettes that Go
The
Nagai...
light, the thing!
Yeah. Go Nagai loves silhouettes.
Yeah.
Did you notice that?
I think you bring it up to me at one point, and I was like, yes, I get it. I don't get it.
Crybaby didn't use the silhouettes that much, though.
No, it didn't.
Yeah. Which is fine. It was doing its own visual thing.
Yeah. Like, Masaaki Yuasa has his own very strong, very distinct style.
Yeah.
Hey, and have you watched any of the One Piece movies?
I've watched Film Red, and that's it.
Okay, because I was going to say he did one of them. I forget which one.
It's one of the ones before Frankie joins the crew.
Yeah.
I know exactly the one you're talking about. Film 6? I think it's 6.
It's either 6 or 7, but I was going to just use that as a point of reference, but, like, because before, like, Crybaby got announced, I had seen Mind Game, which is a movie done by Yuasa. Fucking hell, that is a weird fucking film. Just visually just so weird and interesting and dynamic, which made me really excited for when Crybaby got announced, because I'm like, oh shit, it's Devilman, and it's Yuasa? Oh shit, that's going to be hype as hell.
And it was. It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you think of Crybaby?
It was pretty good.
Crybaby was pretty good.
Yeah. He was a crybaby, wasn't he?
He was a crybaby.
Yeah.
He kept crying. But he cried because he was a good person.
He's a good boy.
He's a good boy.
Because Devilman Crybaby really tries to do as much of a straight adaptation of the manga as it can in a modern day setting.
Yeah.
Characters are changed to fit the modern day setting. Like the delinquent boys in Akira's school become rap guys.
Hip-hopping youths.
We just talked about this last week, but the random girl who they cut to in the manga sometimes becomes a full-on character in Miko.
I didn't realize that Mikiko is referred to as Miko in the manga. The, like, girl who had, like, the weird demon on her front half that spat acid.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, her name's Miko.
Huh.
Like,
I have read this manga a few times, and I've watched Crybaby a few times. I did not realize that until I was talking to Liz last week.
because that character is still in Crybaby. In episode 10, she's in the lab that the Devilmen break free from.
Mm.
It's just like...
But it's like a reference more than anything.
It's a reference, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Though, with Crybaby, there does come a bit of issues. Because I always like to say Crybaby improves on most, if not everything, from the manga. Except my one big point, which is Ryo. Ryo Asuka, also known as Akira Fudo's best friend. In the manga, he was just like a normal teenager.
Yeah, like, he was a little bit like...
That was a bit freaky.
He's a little bit like freaky, but it's like, oh, shit's going down. So he's the kind of like believable, like, yeah, he's like, just like, no, fuck this. Demons and devils. We gotta do this.
We're gonna
Fuck
kill
everything
them.
else. Yeah, like, fuck everything else.
And he's a regular teenager. He's like maybe a bit smarter than Akira because
Yeah.
his dad was a professor. But it's
Yeah.
just like, he was believable. He wasn't like overtly evil or anything before the reveal.
Yeah.
It's just like he was a guy, and I liked the reveal that he wasn't the real Ryo Asuka.
Yeah.
That's a really good reveal.
Yeah.
Like him looking at the picture book, being like, Ryo Asuka died in a car crash at 21.
Yeah.
And then you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then you get the reveal that he's Satan all along. I'm like, that's good.
Mm.
Also adds on to the queerness of his character, where it's like, it's him coming to an understanding of things.
Mm.
And then once he awakens to be Satan, he's like, oh, I made Akira be possessed by Amon so he would survive the upcoming apocalypse.
Yeah, because
So-
I want this boy.
Exactly. Where in Crybaby, Ryo Asuka is a super genius who knows everything and is stupidly evil and then makes the reveal not really hit.
Yeah, because, like, even, like, in the first... Because, like, they try and, like, introduce some more, like, hints, right? Being at the club and Ryo saying, Amon possess Akira. Motherfucker, that's not subtle.
Yeah.
That's explicit.
That just tells you the answer.
I didn't think of it. they were doing... Okay, I get that I'm very bad at this stuff, but they were doing the reveal bit, and then it showed the bit where he was like, Amon possess Akira, and I was like, whoa!
But when that scene first happens, it's subtitled as well.
Yeah, it is. I was thinking about the fact that he just killed a bunch of people.
And
I mean, fair.
because he's just like, time to summon demon, stab, 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 stab.
Stab this titty.
He killed so many people.
in the manga, he stabbed like 2 people.
Yeah.
Didn't kill anyone. He just stabbed
He
like...
just needed a little bit of blood.
Even like earlier in the episode, the gun scene, in the manga, he just like shoots feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that as well.
Like, yeah, the manga, he's just like, okay, let's go.
Yeah, it's-
Oh, shit's happening. I don't want to deal with this. I'm going to just escalate to gun violence immediately to just get this over with. Fucking bang, fucking bang.
In Crybaby, he rocks up, pulls out his gun, and shoots that harbor.
Yeah.
He doesn't say shit.
Yeah.
It's really funny, but it doesn't really work.
No. Like, Ryo is just, he's a lot funnier
Oh, definitely.
as a character.
Yeah.
But for the purpose of the story, he is a worse character, I'll say.
I do want to mention, I didn't pick up the fact that he said, like, Amon come, but I was like, he is just more evil.
Yeah.
Just right off the bat.
Crybaby loves to reference Amon a lot more than the manga, too.
Mm.
Like, in the manga, it's like you get the Amon is eating shit in hell, I'm Devilman line.
When does the first reference of Amon come? Is it like at the start or?
Definitely at the start.
Okay, because like, I'm just thinking, I'm like, there's a very non-0% chance that like, Go Nagai just didn't think of like.
He's like, me for real.
He thought of a cool name,
Yeah.
and then he's like, I'm not referencing this again.
Yeah, he's just like, oh yeah, yeah, he'll be possessed by a demon. Oh, I should give it a name so that way, like, you know, Kira can go, yeah, nah, fuck this. I'm not this. I'm this. You know, call it Armon. Whatever. End of the day. And then, like, as time went on, he's like, maybe I should make Armon someone cool.
And Armon? No, I wouldn't say Armon's cool.
Okay, make Armon someone relatively speaking in notable way, is notable in many ways.
Oh, yes, definitely. He's the champion of the demons. He's the strongest of them.
Yeah.
He has the biggest cock. He has the biggest arms.
Yeah.
He's the coolest.
He
Yeah.
looks cool as hell.
He can control his sideburns.
And eyebrows. And according to Cyrene, he's really good at fucking.
Yeah? She only wanted to fuck Amon.
Yeah.
No
one else.
Not even her little guy. Not
Yeah.
even her little goon.
Yeah, like, and that little goon is not little. He's like built.
He's a big goon.
Yeah, like, although at the same time, hey, doesn't matter how big you are, you can still be a little goon.
So true. You still go, yes, boss.
You can still have a small dick.
Like, bringing that back, I do find the transformation of Akira in the manga and Crybaby really funny.
Yeah.
Where in the manga, he doesn't really change too much. He goes from, like, a normal high school student to a Go Nagai design.
Yeah.
He becomes a bit broader. He has giga sideburns and very thick eyebrows. That's all that really changes.
Yeah.
In Crybaby, he becomes a different guy.
Yeah. He gets, like, a tan, he wears mascara, his hairstyle completely changes, he gets taller, his dick gets bigger.
He grows a foot.
Yeah.
Wait,
And then he also gets taller.
Yeah. And it's just like, I'm fine with that change in how he looks. It's just like, no one questions it.
No, I think some people are like, did he get plastic surgery? What the fuck?
They're like, what drugs did he take?
Yeah.
And then he opened a locked door, and then everyone was like, all is forgiven. He's
Yeah.
so cool.
He's the coolest
He's
guy
the
on
coolest
campus.
guy. That's why he can watch porn in the AV room.
Yeah.
But he's like,
He's so cool.
he's watching porn in the AV room, but he's not doing anything while it's
He's
on.
just sitting
He's
there,
just
arms
sitting there.
crossed.
Staring at a fucking cooch the size of him. Because it's on a theater screen.
He's that cool, dude.
Yeah.
He can mentally picture it. He's that good.
You mean mentally picture it.
He's that good.
He had to put it on the screen.
Yeah, but he's picturing what he's doing in his mind.
Isn't that, but doesn't that, no he's not, because he gets sexually frustrated later on.
Yeah.
And then he has fucking wet dreams that hit the fucking roof.
Yeah, okay.
There's
That was nuts.
Literally.
There's some really funny things they do with Akira and Crybaby.
Hmm.
Like, do you remember that scene in, like, episode 2 when he wakes up and he starts lint rolling his bed?
Yeah, because his Devilman form is, like, very hairy.
I always thought that was his own body hair, not his Devilman body hair.
I think it's, like, a combination of both.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, he just had a bad night and all the hair went off or something like that. And then it grew back instantly because he needs to be cool.
I just assumed he does that every morning.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
It's just like, wakes up, lints rolls my bed,
Mm.
goes to school,
Yeah.
cleans the roof.
Oh, he only had to clean the roof that one time.
He was never shown cleaning the roof.
I feel like they're like, yeah, we don't want to show this boy, like, sponging up his fucking roof splooge.
That does sound pretty funny.
Devilman Crybaby is a very, like, what's the word? Like, intentional anime. There's a lot of things that are there intentionally. I don't think there's too much fluff there. Cleaning splooge off the fucking roof is nothing but fluff.
I mean, true, but like...
Like, okay, you know what you could do? You could, instead of having him wake up in the cold sweat, look at the roof, fucking hold his nose because it smells rank. It could be like, he has the dreams, he wakes up, looks up, and then it cuts to him just like hanging from the roof like Spider-Man with a fucking sponge.
That would be really funny. It's just like... That does connect to a point I want to make, which is like...
Here we go.
When rereading Devilman, I forget how not sexual it is. Like, there's nudity, yeah. But it's like, no sex, really?
Yeah.
Go Nagai learns about sex after Devilman is something I've always said.
No.
No? You don't think so?
The first series he did that got really popular invented the ecchi manga genre.
Oh, yeah, it did.
It was...
He invented it.
Yeah.
Go
It was
Nagai-
called Harenchi Gakuen. It was released, or when was it? 1968.
Oh, damn, he did know what sex was.
He knew what sex was.
Well, he invented
Damn.
sex in shonen manga later on, I'd say.
Okay, yeah, he invented the ecchi genre in 1968. He invented dark fantasy and horror in 1972. He then invented super robots later in 1972. And then he didn't invent magical girls, but he basically brought he created basically the modern idea of magical girls in 1973.
Go Nagai did a lot of things, dude.
It's kind of good.
Yeah, he's kind of good.
It's just like, yeah, the manga doesn't have much sex, though.
No.
Naked nudity, yes, but like...
Yeah.
I had to turn my laptop away from people at work while reading it, but other than that, it was
Coward.
fine. I'm not letting my boss see that stuff.
Yeah, fair. I'm just flipping through the manga and I'm like, I just remember there's just a scene, it's like, oh, here's all a bunch of demons. And then it's just like, yeah, here's a woman with just like faces in her tits.
Yeah.
It's like,
The scariest of demon.
yeah.
Woman!
Yeah, exactly. Women are scary.
I hate women with face for tits. I'm horrified by them.
Please don't show me any on Twitter.com.
Please, don't do it. No. This is like comparing that to Crybaby, where it's like, oh, there's so
That-
much sex.
There's so much sex. There's
so much. I actively watched it with my curtains closed because I didn't. My brother walks outside, and I don't want him like walking past the window, looking at my computer screen, and be like, what is he watching?
What are you doing out there?
And then like he looks at it, you turn around, look at him, you make eye contact, and you're like, dude, this is peak.
True.
I should have been sitting there with my arms crossed.
In the living room.
Shaking your head to know you don't agree with it.
Every time there's like a whiff of titty on screen, you're just like, no, I disapprove.
Bring me the devil back.
Yeah.
A real demon.
But what about the scene where Siren and Devilman are fuck fighting? There's Devil and titty.
Frick fighting?
Yeah.
Yeah, when they're having sex and also fighting.
Oh, yeah. They were like doing it in the air as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Form of Devilman and Crybaby is something I wasn't able to get behind until the end.
What do you mean? The form
The
of Devilman?
Like, the way Devilman looks. Because he changes a lot, but the main look was just like Akira with grey skin and lines down him.
Yeah, I mean, we still had like his bestial appendages and like his face was still like very demonic.
Sometimes. It was very inconsistent.
I feel like he just kind of had like in between forms. A lot
Yeah, there
more.
was like a midpoint.
But, like, he did the midpoint form a lot.
I guess
Because he didn't go the full bestial form much until, like, the apocalypse stuff.
Because he was
No,
trying to
he-
hide it better, I think.
Yeah.
No, I mean he went demon like basically during every fight.
Yeah, it depends. All I remember was in the Jinman fight, he didn't go full demon. But I guess that is
Yeah.
thematic.
Yeah, the Jinman fight he didn't go full demon, but like when he's just like killing regular demons and like basically doing every other fight, he's gone full hog.
I gotta know. Dub or sub for Crybaby?
I was doing dubs.
Dub.
I just watched sub because I always watch sub.
Fair enough. This
Yeah,
I
rewatch,
didn't think about dub.
this rewatch, I caught a lot more issues in the dub than I normally do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mickey's dad.
He's just a guy.
Yeah,
His dub actor had some weird takes.
yeah. He was just like a bit more. He was just like kind of flat.
I guess that's the character.
Yeah.
But it's also like, he had like the one breakout line at the end,
Mm,
like right before he died. But
Yeah.
other than that, it was just like,
yeah. I'll always find it funny that like everything's in English except for the raps the U's do, except for the one that's done to Miko. That one's in English.
Oh.
All the other ones that are basically just the Greek chorus, all in Japanese.
They
Even
help.
if you're watching it dubbed.
So they just didn't translate them at all.
Nope.
Okay.
I mean, the subtitles, but like,
well, I mean,
yeah,
yeah.
but they didn't dub it.
Oh.
oh, without
Weird.
file.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say then you didn't see basically whenever Rio was on TV, he would speak in broken English,
Oh.
Oh,
and there weren't subtitles. So I'm trying my hardest to like hear what he's saying, but it's not like it's not good English. So I was struggling. And he's trying to be like, this is very serious. The demons are coming. And it's like, I can't take you seriously, man.
I'm sorry, Mr. Riowaska.
Your English is not good. Try again, mate.
No, at least put subtitles so I can understand.
No, they'll put Japanese subtitles on so that Japanese people can understand what he's saying.
I can't remember what did that, but something did that recently, and it was very annoying.
Oh,
American No Basket.
No,
That's what it was, yeah.
I remember you talked to me about in the subbed version of, I forget what anime it was, but it's like, oh, the love interest like speaks Russian, and they would only translate like half of it. So whenever she would go into Russian,
That was like names
not important.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
there. But I think that was more so the subbed version on Crunchy. I think it was a Crunchyroll issue because the sub version of Crunchyroll would have the subtitles for Japanese, but it would also have the subtitles for the Russian. Whereas in the English dub, I mean, there were no subtitles just at all. But they just didn't use the Russian ones. So she would just speak Russian. I'm like, I can't understand this.
So they just didn't translate it at all.
I mean, it's translated because
it's translated given that you swapped to the Japanese subtitles.
Yeah. But then the timestamp will be ever so slightly different, and it would have to buffer again, and I gave up after one episode.
Excellent.
It sucked.
Though,
do we want to talk about, like, the changes Crybaby made from the manga?
Yeah.
Because, like, me rewatching Crybaby, the day I finished my reread of the manga was kind of eye-opening.
Yeah.
Like, it's so much better in every regard except Rio. All the characters are characters.
Yeah.
In the manga, there's 2 characters. There's Akira Fudo and Rio Asuka.
Yeah.
Tell me Miki's character trait in the manga.
Okay, so, like, she's, like, a sassy teenage girl. She, like, is a lot more bark than a bite because, you know, she is intimidated by the thugs. But that won't let her, like, you know, she won't back down from that. She'll be scared, but she'll still confront them.
What's her character trait after Akira becomes Devilman?
Horny.
Yep. What is Miki's character in Crybaby?
Hey, and you want to take this one? Because I answered the last one.
You gave me the hard one, man.
That's the joke, mate.
She's a real character now.
Very true.
Very true.
They
very
turned
based.
Miki into a character who has traits other than, oh my god, Akira's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like, one of the things I do appreciate that they changed about her is that, like, they emphasized, like, her, like, oh yeah, no, you know, oh, the Devilmen aren't bad, you know, you shouldn't treat them bad because, you know, they're still part human. And the fact that they went, oh yeah, let's make a character who is half Japanese say this is also something I'm like, oh yeah, no, that's clever. I'll give you that.
I also like that they don't make a big deal out of it. We find out she's half Japanese, like, episode 7, 6.
Yeah.
You don't find out about it until, like, after the apocalypse starts.
Yeah. Like, you could see that, like, oh yeah, you know, like, they're saying grace and, like, there's a lot of, like, Christianity stuff in her home.
And her dad doesn't look...
Like, he's a lot more white-coded.
Yeah, he's definitely more white-coded.
The dad looks like he's from a different series.
Yes.
Yeah. He is. It's called America.
Because also her dad just doesn't have a Japanese name. I think it's Noel.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, like, they're not being, like, you know, it's not like they're trying to hide it, but it's like, yeah, just not going to come up. When you're at home, it's not going to be like, oh, Dad, you American.
It's just like, yeah, they're a family.
Yeah.
I really like Crybaby Miki.
Yeah.
She's such a good character.
Yeah.
And even the rat boys.
Mm.
I like the delinquents in the manga. It's just like, they're not much. They're delinquents. They do delinquent things, like punch people.
They're goons, and I love them for that.
They're Akira's little goons.
Yeah.
Where the rat boys, they're just cool guys. They hang around. They do cool things.
Mm.
They save Miki.
Yeah.
Try.
They saved Miki once.
When was the first time?
When she was at the shops, and then those guys in the white outfits were like, "Arr."
Yeah.
Like, I feel like the original Devilman had characters that filled the role that was needed for that chapter. Go Nagai's like, okay, I need to fulfill, like, I want to tell this, like, story for this chapter. I'm going to make some characters that help with that. Whereas Crybaby, it's a lot more of, okay, this is the overarching theme, this is the overarching message. Let's get these characters to fit in with that. So, like, yeah, these hip-hopping youths who, they're not delinquents, they're not, like, bad guys. Actually, at the start, they're a little bit like, they're not even doing much. There's, like...
They were rapping at Miki.
They're rapping at Miki, and, like, I'm just being, like...
Nuisances? They weren't doing anything bad. They were just like, hey, check out my beats.
Yeah, it's like... And then, like, that then kind of feeds into, like, some of the other scenes of, like, oh, yeah, like, because they, quote-unquote, look thuggish, look dangerous, I'm treating them differently. People are mistreating them and thinking that they're evil when they haven't really done anything.
Yeah, exactly. Like them in the shopping center.
Yeah.
The cop just attacks them because they look different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They bring up, there was like something on the news that was like blue tattoo, and then you could like vaguely see a bit of blue under the sleeve.
Yeah.
But
then you could just...
That's still a looks-based thing.
Yeah. You could also connect that to like societal expectations around tattoos.
Yeah.
And them making commentary on that.
One of the things that I will give the original Devilman props over Crybaby is that, like, the original Devilman was a lot more, like, explicit in its, like, some of the kind of quote-unquote social commentary of, like, the demon hunting parts.
Yeah. Because
there's just a page where it's just like, oh, hey, there's a lot of, like, there's a lot of Indians over here. They're a minority. We gotta get rid of them because, they might be devils. Hey, black people have been getting it rough because you might turn into a devil if you're unsatisfied with society. That means they're probably all gonna turn to devils. Let's get them. And, like, it gets very, like, racially charged immediately, which, like, hey, witch hunts, there.
They escalate quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, genuinely. And it's just like, the demon hunters look goofy.
Yeah.
But I like them.
Yeah.
I kind of do really like them.
Like, which fit? Because I can only think of, like, the power armor fit.
That's what I'm thinking about.
Okay, because that was goofy.
Because they're kind of in Crybaby.
Mm.
You see a shot of, like, soldiers with guns and flamethrowers fighting a demon.
Yeah.
And you're like, I guess that's meant to be the demon hunters.
Mm.
They're just normal soldier dudes, though. Not power armor people.
Yeah, because Crybaby's trying to be a bit more realistic. Like, Devilman exists in that world.
Yeah.
Yeah, which...
It's funny.
It's funny, but it's also that thing of Devilman and all of its subsidiaries really likes cycles.
Yep.
Like, it's like, Devilman Lady has reincarnations of Ryo and Akira, and Violence Jack has reincarnations of Akira, and I forget if Ryo is also there. I haven't read all of it.
I haven't finished it either.
There's also just like a lot of chapters just missing from various places that I could find.
I'm pretty sure that's why I stopped reading.
Yeah.
It skipped a couple chapters and I'm like, oh.
It's like, oh yeah, hey, here's like chapter 10, and then here's chapter 40. I'm like, alright.
I'm gonna miss so much.
Yeah. But yeah, and so it's like, Devilman Crybaby seemingly is just another cycle. Which is why it's like, you've got that influence from the past. So, the Devilman TV show has kind of seeped its way into this new iteration, this new cycle. Someone's clearly playing on New Game Plus,
Yeah.
And they decided to work at an anime studio, I guess?
Yeah. I mean,
imagine that you go through the events of Devilman, and then you get put on Earth again with those memories, and you're like, I'm gonna make a fucking anime about it.
I'm not sure about you guys, but I would do that. Because, like, Crybaby explicitly shows it by having the opening shot and ending shot be the same thing.
Yeah.
Of, like, a molten Earth. And it's like, the previous cycle ended, time for a new one.
Because they were also, like, there's 2 moons now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was going to bring up the cycle thing eventually. Like, I picked that out.
I'm so proud of you.
I'm so proud of you. Congratulations.
You have media literacy.
I was like, those shots are the same, exactly the same. This is Molten Earth. 2 moons.
Yeah.
It's repeating.
Even things inspired by Devilman are very cyclical. You could say a lot of time loop narratives are inspired by Devilman.
It's very Dark Soulsian.
You could say Dark Souls was inspired by Devilman.
yeah, with like the cyclical nature of everything and new things just repeating.
Yeah.
And New Game Plus.
Yeah, New Game Plus.
Devilman invented New Game Plus.
Nothing ever changes.
Yeah.
At the end of most Devilman adaptations or sequels, it's the same ending. Because, like, the way I always read it is at the end, Satan gets his memories back for that split moment before things are reset again. Like, they're cursed to always do the same thing over and over and then remember the truth.
I didn't really get a thing of they, like, remember everything. I do very much get that, like, the humanity Akira is constantly trying to show Ryo kicks in at the very end. But, yeah, I mean, like, it might be a thing of getting the memories back. This time around, hey, fun fact, I didn't watch the last episode for Crybaby for this, because I procrastinated like a motherfucker.
Oh, man.
To be fair, I did it all in the last week.
I read all of Devilman last night, and I watched most of the anime this morning. Look, I did a deep dive into Devilman, like, not that long ago, so it's fine.
It's fine. I will remember all the Devilman for you.
Yeah. All the dates and facts and tidbits that I've been given off so far, I've just remembered from all that research like 2 years ago.
Oh, hell.
Crybaby good.
Crybaby's a sports anime for like half of it, and I really like that.
Yeah, not a consistent half, but like half of it.
It randomly becomes a sports anime, and I'm like, you know what? I fuck with this.
Man, when are we getting the fucking sports manga spin-off? Like, it's like, Akira is like, yeah, he's like the star, like, I don't want to do track and field, because, like, no, that's what Crybaby did. Akira's like the head, like, the worst player on the lacrosse team. And then, like, all of a sudden he gets the power of the devil, and, like, he then becomes, like, really good at lacrosse. And, like, this lacrosse captain is just like, what the fuck? Hey, man, have you been juicing? And he's just like, no, what? My mum buys the juice. What do you mean? And then it turns to the whole thing. Yeah, that'd be great.
That does sound good.
Yeah, it does.
We'll tell Go Nagai. I'm pretty sure he's still alive.
He's still alive.
Okay, good for him.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I hope he can make a Devilman Lady adaptation before he dies.
Oh, there was a Devilman Lady.
A good Devilman Lady adaptation before he dies. Devilman got one. Let's have a Devilman Lady adaptation with, like, I will be conservative. 50% less sexual assault.
But then there's only, like, 2 pages left.
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah. Damn, that sucks. Good manga. It's just
Is
like,
it?
It's a good manga if you just, like, skip all the sexual assault scenes.
Again, that's like 2 pages left.
Yeah.
There is so much.
It's so gay, though.
It is.
It's like, back onto the topic of this podcast, like, the queerness of Devilman inherently is, like, pretty...
Yeah.
It's big for a 70s manga.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, Ryo and Akira are explicitly gay.
They are explicitly fucking.
Like, yes, Akira likes Miki, but Ryo, he's a gay yearning in that corner.
Yeah. The time travel mini arc that they wrote later on and then put in the collected edition, that seemingly just exists to show Ryo fucking lusting over Akira, going, fuck man, I want that boy. Like, did you read the time travel, like, spin-off?
No, I did not.
It's fine. It's not great.
It's not great. There's a lot of it that's not great. Okay, no, I want to tell you what the first time travel destination is. It's I think it's like, what, 1940s Germany?
Yeah.
Oh.
And they meet a young painter. Who, because of the devils, he gets quite upset.
Ah. So he races him first.
Yeah.
Go Nagai was on some things.
Yeah. But then, yeah, when it's like, oh yeah, they're in like, ancient Greece or whatever. It's like, oh hey, we had to jump off, we're wearing armor, we have to jump off this shit. Hey, Akira, can you help me take it off? And Akira's like, oh yeah. And then he's like, oh no, don't take off my pants. And then like when they're swimming in like a lake in a different like time travel destination, Ryo's just like, man, I fucking love Akira. I'm down bad for that boy.
He's so down bad for
He's
that boy.
so gay.
He's so gay that he can't even let the demons finish him off so his plans can go off without a hitch. They're just like, no. Don't finish him off. Satan needs him alive for reasons.
Satan needs to finish him off.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, and do you understand what we mean?
Sure.
Explain it.
Finish. I don't know. I was gonna say, flowing with the gay stuff, I could tell.
Damn, you could tell?
I could tell.
You could tell?
I'm getting better at this.
Was it because there were 2 men on screen?
No, I didn't use that rule this time.
Okay.
Because in Crybaby, he's gayer as well.
Oh, definitely.
They turn it up so heavily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, oh my. Those two are just together.
Fucking.
Yeah. Like, Rio explicitly is like, you have to live with me.
Yeah. He's injured. Take him to my bed.
It's like more controlling.
Oh, definitely. It's definitely a less fair relationship in the manga.
Yeah.
Or in Crybaby it is.
Yeah, and in Crybaby, it's a lot more toxic yaoi.
Yeah, it's very toxic. When in the manga, they're just bros.
Yeah.
They're bros who are fucking.
Yeah. I mean, hey, look, sometimes you fuck your bros.
You know, you get a little kiss goodnight. Crybaby does add more gay stuff. Like Miko's gay revelation right before she dies.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah, did you realize that?
No, I did realize
Okay,
that
good.
because she says
Okay, good.
she looks at the viewers and says, "I'm gay."
Hey, look, some people have gotten confused by that before, you know?
Some people don't take I'm gay as I'm gay.
Because you see, like, Japanese is a very complicated language, right? And there's a lot of subtleties and cultural contexts, right?
Yeah.
So saying I'm gay doesn't actually mean that they're gay, because, you know, it means, like, they can be just really good friends.
Yeah.
They can be roommates.
Yeah.
Nah.
They could be cellmates. But yeah,
Yeah.
like, she explicitly says to Miki, I love you. And honestly, it's definitely in a romantic context.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, she's thinking about Miki all the time. That's all she cares about.
Yeah.
Too bad she has to die 5 minutes later.
Yeah, well, look, we can't let our gays live.
Yeah, here's the thing. Devilman does have an issue of burying gays.
I will defend it on that point. It doesn't, because yes, it does bury its gays. Because in the process of burying everyone fucking dies
Yeah,
by the end of it.
everyone dies.
One gay lives.
And they're the only one that lives. So, like,
Rio?
Yeah.
I mean, even in Crybaby, he still gets meteored.
No, that's not a meteor.
Well,
that's the
God-
angels.
Those
God-
are angels.
Yeah,
Gets
God's-
godded.
Yeah, God's meteor. Same thing.
God, I love how much of an arsehole God in the Devilman universe is.
Yeah.
He trapped Satan in an eternal cycle of suffering just because he spited him once.
Yeah.
Yes, God in Devilman.
God, Serious Requiem.
God is Giorno Giovanna, yes. Yes.
Just how quiet you were. We were just like, Jojo.
So yeah, God in the Devilman world is the world's strongest homophobe.
Kind of freaked out.
He's like, no, you cannot be happy.
Hmm.
Death.
Yeah. I mean, there's a reason why, like, hey, in Demon Lord Dante, it's just like, oh yeah, meteor comes to Earth. I'm God. Fuck you. And I'm like, what? No, fuck you.
It's just God.
Yeah.
There was the third main Devilman manga that came out in like 2018-ish. I can't remember what it is.
Oh,
It's a tokusatsu one.
Devolution? Devolution?
No, not Shin Devilman. That's the time travel arc.
Yeah.
God, what's it called again?
I'm looking it up on my fucking little machine. Give me a minute.
Because I'm pretty sure it was also for the anniversary that Crybaby came out on.
Yeah.
Because the anniversary was like Devilman vs. Hades, Crybaby.
The physical edition, finally in English. Devilman Saga?
Yes. I read that when it was starting out. It was alright. Rio is very gay in this. Rio is introduced by cross-dressing.
Zam.
Akira's like, why are you dressed as a woman? And Rio's just like, Lamau.
Looking at that cover, I'm like, oh yeah, I do remember clicking chapter 1 on this book. I don't remember anything after that.
It's fine. I remember reading a few chapters and then I fell off reading manga as it came out for a bit.
So Devilman Saga killed manga for you.
I was reading JoJo, that's it.
Fair. It happens.
Yeah, another manga inspired by Devilman, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Because you said that earlier, and I was trying to think of how.
God Experience
But
Requiem.
yeah, it makes sense.
Also just like, I mean, part 1, it's not as explicit, but like, when they start getting like their like powers and stuff like that, it's like, okay, that's a bit more Devilman-y. Like part 3, if you read the manga for that, that's a lot more like classic horror manga than like the anime is.
Okay.
Because the anime is just like an adventure manga.
Yeah.
Anime.
Yeah. Yeah, because I reread the Part 3 manga like a couple years ago, and I'm like, fuck, this is actually a lot better than I remember it, because there's a lot more. This feels a lot more like classic horror manga. This feels a bit more grindhousey.
It definitely, like, you see hints of that in the anime, where it's like a lot of the stands are like they're not coming at them.
Yeah.
They're trying to sneakily kill them. Also, it took us 55 minutes to get onto a tangent. Good job, guys.
Fair.
Already been in here for an hour? Damn.
I mean, over an hour.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because we had technical issues.
Shout out to Matthew, our tech guy.
Yeah. Helping out over the phone.
This is the exposure I'm paying you in. You're welcome.
Check out his...
Watch him drop a combo when you fight him.
Exactly.
I believe in you. You'll hit one eventually, Maddie.
But back to Devilman.
Back to the devil.
Anyway.
Devilman good.
Devilman good. He's a devil. He's a man. He's a Devilman. Oh, there's literally a new gay character introduced in Crybaby, isn't there? The running guy. Do you remember?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's just gay. They're like...
And like, you can't argue it because it shows him fucking a man.
Yeah.
And it's
he
just...
had gay sex, and I was like, that's a gay man.
He say gex.
Even this guy knew about it. This guy saw him and he's like, oh my god, that's gay.
Again, they were doing a thing on screen, looked at the viewer, and be like, I'm gay. And it's like, okay, you are.
Thank you. Thank you, Devilman. You know, they couldn't make Devilman Crybaby nowadays. Because people would call it woke.
Yeah.
Woke man.
Woke man, woke baby.
Woke baby.
No, well, woke man cry woke.
True. They're so woke. I can't believe Devilman died to an evil transgender.
Transgenders just killing all the whites. Fucking, what is this piece of shit?
How dare they?
Yeah.
Akira Fudo, my favorite transphobe.
This shit is just literally the woke agenda. This is the wokey Bible.
The wokey Bible. Me when I go to woke church and the priest reads devil woke.
Cry woke.
Crybaby good.
Crybaby good.
I was watching when I was watching Crybaby, I was like, this is just a really good anime. Like, genuinely. Because I was reading the manga and I'm like, it's fine. It's good. It's good. It's really good. It's really good. But I'm just like, I've read a lot better. A lot of things inspired by it just do its concept better.
Sure.
Like Berserk or like Madoka, stuff like that.
Yeah. For me, I still prefer Devilman over. Like, a lot of things inspired. Might be a little bit of like, oh yeah, I'm giving it extra credit for the fact that it inspired it all. It was the first one. It's the progenitor. But also, like, I won't deny its shortcomings, but at the same time, it's really fucking good.
It is really good. It is, but my issue is, I think I would think back on Devilman better if there wasn't an adaptation that fixed the issues.
Fair.
Yeah, it's like, I can see where it's like, oh, Miki isn't a character, she's a woman. The delinquent guys are just there so Akira has people to bounce off. Crybaby doesn't include the Devilman army, but they connect that to Miki. Miki is the one that gets the Devilman army together.
Yeah.
It's not just Akira being like, ah, yes, we will find other Devilmen.
I will say that, like, I do kind of... I feel like they could have made it... Still done, like, a good job if they made Akira still look for the Devilman army because of, like... But just change it to him going, no, I need to find some, like, form of humanity. I need to find something redeemable. And so he's looking at all these other things while, you know, like, you can still have Miki, like, kind of supporting him. And then, like, either when that turns to shit or, like, things start to escalate, he then goes, like, fuck. Oh, shit. Like, you know, look at all these other things to kind of justify why I'm doing this. But I've had Miki there the entire time. I'm just going to go back to protecting her. Oh, no.
Oh, no. Racism happened.
Yeah. So, like, I don't know. I still, like, prefer the idea of Akira trying to do that because he's trying to fix the situation.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Because he's like, this is fucked up. The things have gotten so bad and so out of hand. I need to fix this.
I mean, there's additional context in the manga for it because it's like, as the initial demon invasion happens, Akira gets the shit beat out of him. And he's like, oh, I cannot do this alone.
Yeah.
I need an army.
Yeah, like, I will concede that, yeah, Crybaby does, like, fix up damn near fucking everything.
Crybaby makes the apocalypse feel more realistic.
Yeah, I'll give it that. Although, I will say that they're kind of like, in the manga, it feels a lot more surreal, which I do prefer.
Fair.
I think I prefer the manga as well. Even if it's goofy sometimes, with it just being like rubbled housing and then Mickey's house is still fine.
Yeah.
They're just chilling.
I just like that in Crybaby you see, like, society deteriorate.
Yeah.
Because, yes, in the manga, there's a time skip between the initial invasion and where things end up. But you get to see, like, people try to still go to work, people still try to go to school.
You see the progress.
People are trying to pretend this horrible thing isn't happening.
Yeah.
And is trying to go about their lives.
Yeah.
And then that deteriorates. And it's just like, it works really well. Because it does eventually get to that point where the manga's at. It just takes a little. It takes like 2 episodes. But yes, the manga being more surreal does work in that context.
Yeah.
The slow decline works in the context of Crybaby because Crybaby is trying to be realistic and show what real people would do in this situation.
Yeah. I feel like Crybaby's going for a very, like, grounded, like, approach to it. And it uses surreal imagery to kind of emphasize how out of place some of this stuff is.
Yeah.
Whereas I feel like the original Devilman is just, in its nature, weird and surreal and unearthly. And it's like, that's the kind of tone, that's the identity it has. But as a matter, I think that's just more of a taste thing that I just prefer.
Definitely.
Yeah. How do you feel?
How do you feel? You haven't said much.
Yeah, I was going to bring up a bit in Crybaby that I feel like I prefer in the original. I think it was, I already forgot her name, the Wings lady.
Oh, Cyrene.
Yeah, Cyrene. That fight, and to a lesser extent as well, the Turtle guy, but I'll forgive the Turtle guy.
We gotta forgive the Turtle guy.
I love him.
They were just, the Cyrene fight was like just happening in a warehouse area. It didn't really feel that cool as like a thing. Because in the manga, I think they like went out to like a forest or something.
Yeah.
I remember there being a cool ass shot of the sky. I don't know if that was still in Crybaby.
No, not really.
Yeah.
They're like the quote unquote cool shot is like as they're flying through the sky and like, I guess like Akira being silhouetted by the moon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would be the quote unquote cool shot.
I think there was a cool shot as well of like Akira being knocked down and then them dying and then the stars behind them.
Yeah.
Which I think they tried to do. Because there was like a light into them standing into them, but it was just like they're in a warehouse and it's like coming in the entrance or something. It doesn't feel as cool.
The Devilman manga has a lot more moments of just like, here is a full page spread or here's a double page spread and you're like, fuck, that is a strong image.
Yeah. And then you just sit on it and let it sink in.
Yeah.
Crybaby doesn't really have those.
Yeah.
It's just like, even in the Cyrene fight, I think like the way Devilman fights is cooler in the manga. Because he has so many superpowers he just throws out in random points.
He grabs her antenna with his eyebrows.
He has very powerful eyebrows.
Yeah.
That's why Go Nagai gives his men eyebrows just in case they need it.
Yeah.
And I like how his finishing shot is he stands up as her hand comes towards him and he jumps last second and it gets I'm like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's in Crybaby, but still.
The Crybaby has a stronger emotional like core to it, to that fight, but I feel like the Jinmen fight, one of the things that I really do like about that Jinmen fight in the manga is that it's at nighttime in like a playground. All the background is just like black with like the silhouettes of like playground equipment just drawn in white.
Yeah.
That's the turtle guy, right?
Yeah.
I don't really remember the environment that was in.
Yeah.
It like, again, in Crybaby, it's like in a warehouse again. Like they're at the airport, the planes like hangout place.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
But like, I forgive...
Crybaby loves its warehouses.
Yeah. Every
too,
devil fight happens in a warehouse or something.
Yeah, it happens in an industrial area.
Yeah, which is like, I wish it was in nature or something. It looked cooler.
Episode 1, technically, yeah. Episode 2, was it like a trash yard?
Yeah, it was next to warehouses.
Yeah, it was pretty close to warehouses.
It was outside of like 3 warehouses.
Episode 3, it was in a photo studio.
Yeah.
Kind of a
It was
warehouse.
so white in there.
One thing I do find funny is just like the guy going, "Oh yeah, I've got the perfect place to take photos of you," and it's some people will know it. It's that pool. It's used in a lot of videos of a certain nature.
Action videos.
Okay.
Japanese action videos.
Okay.
Pornos.
I was picking up what you were putting down.
Miki was a good girl, so she wouldn't have recognized it.
Yeah. Akira recognized it.
No, he did.
Yeah.
That's why he was like, "Don't meet up with this guy,"
Yeah.
because he knew.
He knew.
He knew. He's not a good boy. He is a good boy.
He saw the pool on the projector at school.
He was studying.
Exactly.
That's why he was stanced up.
He was like, "How do I protect Miki? I need to know research. I'm gonna watch all these pornos."
He loves women. Devilman is #1 woman lover.
Much to Rio's dismay.
Unfortunate. He respects them.
We all just silently salute.
Crybaby does really minimize some big plot aspects too.
Mm.
Like Xenon.
Yeah.
Xenon is really cool in the manga. It's like, oh, this is the lieutenant of the demon army.
Mm.
This is like the guy. He's never fought. He's that cool. Where in Crybaby is like, "I am here, and I will fight you now, Devilman."
Mm.
And then he dies. After beating up Akira. But then he dies.
And like he's shown earlier, but like it's in a way that's like,
Because, yeah, we were talking about this last night where I was like, I guess that little demon council that they cut back to sometimes is Xenon and his army?
well, yeah, because I like you said that last night. Then when I was watching it this morning, I'm like, oh yeah, those 3 people there, that's their heads on top of Xenon.
Yeah, it took me a while to realize that.
Yeah, the 3
I
people.
didn't even see that.
Yeah, the 3 people on the bench going, "Oh yeah, this is what we must do." It's like, yeah, no, those faces are on Xenon's head.
I mean, Xenon barely does anything in Crybaby.
He shows up.
But he was so cool in the manga.
Yeah.
Because it was like, he's the top dog.
Yeah.
And then there was a bigger guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that reveal was hype.
Yeah.
The only thing I will say that I respect about this take on Xenon is that while Akira is grieving, Xenon comes in.
Yeah.
Because it kind of gives that, hey, no, Akira, you don't have time to grieve. You gotta keep going. Shit's just popping off. You can't stop.
You gotta keep fighting.
Yeah.
And then he wasn't ready for another fight,
Yeah.
which is why he got so beat up about it.
Yeah.
And then it leads to him being very sad.
Yeah.
And then he had the really cool scene where he was protecting the people.
Yeah.
I really liked that scene.
That scene never fails to make me cry. It's really good. He's just standing there. He's like, no, they're humans.
Standing there, they realize.
They're just
Just
like me. Tragic history.
Exactly.
Akira, he's such a good boy.
Yeah.
Until he's not. Because he becomes a devil man.
Yeah. And then he becomes cool.
He becomes so cool. He becomes the coolest guy in the world. I do love that Crybaby makes the devil man human transformations for everyone seem really. Like, Miko becomes cooler.
Mm.
We don't know what that other guy looked like before he became devil man.
They say he was like, kind of lame.
Yeah, he was a loser.
How do you reckon if you 2 got possessed by devils and became devil man, what do you reckon would change about you 2?
My beard length will double instantly.
I would become a little bit taller.
I'd probably not be deaf anymore.
Probably wouldn't need glasses either.
True.
Yeah, actually, no. I'd become shorter and more stocky. I'd become a dwarf.
Yeah, you 2 just entered dwarf mode.
Yeah, I'm just like, "Arr." What about you?
I don't know. Get taller.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to say. It's like, oh yeah, get taller. Everyone else got taller.
Yeah, get taller.
It's just like your
fitter.
build gets bigger.
Which, I mean, like, hey, at 6'4", I wouldn't mind getting taller.
Damn.
I could use with it. You know?
You can dunk.
Yeah.
If I got taller, I'd go from 5'6" to like 5'9".
Still shorter than me.
I'd become a reasonable height.
I really want to become a devil man because, like, I'm like, dude, I'm so close to being 2 meters tall exactly. I'm like just under.
The issue is you could become a lame devil man. Like, you won't be like a cool demon. You'll be like one of those guys that are those little eels.
Or like the dude who has like his face on his crotch and like snakes for head.
Yeah, there's like some lame Devilmen.
Yeah.
I'll remember him.
He's the guy who like at first attacks the Machimeras in the manga. And like the dad shoots him.
Kind of sucked them.
Yeah.
There's not many cool Devilmen. It's like Akira and the monks. We don't even see the monks' Devilman form, really. Are they
Yeah.
the dragon? No. They're not them. I don't know.
In the manga, we didn't really see anything. They were just like weak in contact Devilmen. But in the anime, the monks were like together as one thing.
Yeah.
Mm.
But they were still like, they didn't look that different. They were
Yeah.
still monks.
They got more Dulcim vibes
Yeah.
in Crybaby.
I wasn't going to say because I don't want to keep being like, it's like Thing, even though I'm going to do that later.
Devilman. It's just like Devilman.
I mean, I can use this to transition.
Congratulations.
I'm getting better. Oh, wait. That took a sec. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say the end fight in Crybaby. I kind of don't like that they showed a lot of the fighting. I like that in the manga, it was literally just fight starts, 2 pages of like battle, and then it's just Akira and Ryu like lying on the rock talking.
Yeah.
Do we know if that fight being 2 pages in the manga was an artistic choice or Go Nagai running out of time?
Here's the thing. Because when you read it, I don't know if you guys picked up on this, but like occasionally just like the art will just kind of like change a little bit.
Yeah, I did notice that.
Here's the thing. I don't know if it's true for Devilman, because yeah, like, so like those last like 2-3 pages are like in quote unquote a cleaner art style. I don't know if this is true for Devilman, but I do know it's true for a few other manga from that era. Which is that it wasn't uncommon to go back and George Lucas your manga.
Yes.
So I don't know if like something else was there and then Go Nagai went, no, I can do better. It's been like 10 years, I've got a better idea. I want to go back and redraw that. And that's going to become the definitive version that's in every printing from now on. So like, that it could be that. The original version might have had like a bit more of a fight or whatever. It could have been something else. Or alternatively, it could be just Go Nagai going, I want this to be a lot more like symbolic rather than rad, because that's not the point.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to be like, oh yeah, this is cool. You're supposed to be like, fuck.
This is 2 friends having to fight each other.
Yeah. Shit's rough.
Stuff's hecked.
Yeah. 3rd version to add onto that.
3rd version? What do you mean?
I said shit's fucked.
Stuff's hecked.
I don't know. Words aren't coming.
Fair.
God, I love words.
There's better applications. Well,
Yeah.
there's what, yeah, you know, like I use Google Docs.
True. I use Google Docs because it's free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
Also, then I can then access it anywhere.
Exactly. No longer have to send files between 2 devices.
Yeah.
Sponsorship over. The complete side thing, when they were like in Crybaby yapping, or one of them was yapping at the end, lot of Red Sea, and I was like, oh my god, end of Ava.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. That is definitely, oh my god, Evangelion inspired Devilman. I mean, other way around.
Yeah.
Man inspired Evangelion. Crybaby is very much an Ouroboros of itself.
Yeah.
It's here's the original, all the shit that's inspired it, and then we're going to use all the stuff that built off that original to then use that on the original.
Yes, exactly.
Which is cool.
It does a lot.
Yeah.
It does maybe a bit too much. There was that Evangelion shot. There was multiple... During the Satan Devilman fight, Satan chucks spears into Earth.
Yeah.
That is another shot from End of Evangelion.
There was that as well, yeah.
I watched that. I was like, oh my god, Evangelion.
Even more.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
There was crosses, Evangelion reference. There was Christianity, Evangelion reference. So much Evangelion.
Yeah.
They put Evangelion in my Devilman.
So yeah, Devilman Crybaby, it's the incestuous child of Devilman and all of its children.
I mean, Hideaki Anno and Go Nagai are contemporaries. Or like, they've Ano has done Go Nagai works,
Yeah.
and I'm sure they get along.
Yeah, I'm sure they've hung out.
Yeah. They did it
But
for Shin Cutie Honey.
Oh, yeah, because, yeah, Go Nagai was actually in that.
Yeah, he was. He just wanted to be there.
Yeah.
And, like, I'm sure, like, Ano had talked to Go Nagai when he was doing Evangelion.
Pretty sure, yeah. I'm trying to remember a interview I once read. Very vague, but I'm just like, oh, I remember Arno is doing an interview and he's talking about his influence, how he was influenced by like Devilman and Robo and Marzinger and stuff like that, and Ultraman. And I'm pretty sure there was someone else there with him doing the interview. I don't remember if it was Go Nagai or if it was just someone else.
I like to believe it was Go Nagai.
Maybe I'll have to find it.
Interview in the comments.
Yeah, I'll send it to you and we'll go from there.
We'll do that. We'll do that, dude.
Yeah, interview in the show notes.
In the show notes, the shotes.
Yeah, and to be clear, we're talking about show notes, not shortening the name of Shotos from Street Fighter. You know.
Another thing inspired by Devilman.
Yeah.
I guess.
How?
Dalsum and the Monks.
yeah.
Okay.
And
Um,
the Darkstalkers crossover, which is inspired by Devilman.
Darkstalkers is very inspired by Devilman.
Just saying Devilman inspired monks.
Yes.
As a piss take, yes.
Yeah.
As a real take, no.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, we can do like the game that Liz and I like to do of how long does it take to get back to Devilman?
Time for our favorite segment.
So like, I know like Guile is inspired by like Polnareff and like Stroheim.
Yeah.
So that's JoJo to Devilman.
No,
Easy.
we have to connect that. How does JoJo connect to Devilman? Dio Brando, Rio Asuka.
Yeah.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
we go.
And then
You get 6 degrees of separation, anything to Devilman.
yeah,
Like, let's try something harder. Detective Conan.
I haven't read Detective Conan.
Same.
Then how can we do that?
Mystery genre.
Okay, mystery genre to Umineko, witches to Mickey's called a witch. There we go.
Oh. No, she's only called a witch in Crybaby.
No, I'm pretty sure they call her a witch in the original.
Oh, wait,
Manga,
yeah.
yeah.
It's like when they were bullying her.
Yeah.
Okay. I can admit that.
I vaguely remember.
Okay,
that.
Gurren Lagann.
Okay, Gurren Lagann to get a rowboat, which is done by Ken Ishikawa, one of the assistants to Go Nagai.
Damn.
Piece of piss.
I was just gonna say Gurren Lagann cool.
Devilman
cool.
cool.
Fair.
Damn. How about Bocce the Rock? Oh, you haven't watched Bocce the
No,
Rock?
I haven't.
Okay, Bocce the Rock. Bocce the Rock has
Has what?
music in it. Actually, no.
Isn't one of the characters a drunk? So drunks, the Black Sabbath. Yeah.
Okay.
Damn, we're good.
Damn, we're
Damn,
good. Uh,
So if you need to start with any manga, you gotta start with Devilman.
Yeah.
It's how you understand what manga is.
yeah, like I wonder if there's any Tezuka stuff that's like, oh yeah, no, that's actually where it comes from.
I'm sure, like, what Tezuka stuff came before Devilman? Yeah, it's like, I'm trying...
Because
Tezuka was 60s, right?
yeah, I'm going to, because I know I've only seen the recent adaptation of Dororo, but like that's
When did Astro Boy start? Because that would have done a lot of shonen.
Astro Boy was like the first one.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, Astro Boy definitely is, like, Devilman level of influential.
So you had Doro, which was about a guy hunting whose body was sacrificed to demons, then hunting demons to get his body back was 67. And then Astro Boy was 52.
Oh, damn. 50s? Oh, shit.
Old.
The inspirations Tezuka got was reading Walt Disney comics that a World War II soldier gave him.
Oh, damn. I don't know much about Tezuka.
I know that because I watched a video about that. A Disney comics author who. Interesting story. I'll have to re-watch that video so I can remember all the details and tell you an interesting version of it.
Tezuka almost as influential as Go Nagai. That's my hot take.
Go Nagai hosting the Tezuka Awards. And has done for many years.
Nah, they should rename it to the Go Nagai Awards.
The Go Awards.
The Go Awards. And then it should be like Best Devilman Influence.
Chainsaw Man.
I'm not sure. I think Dandadan. I think I'm preferring Dandadan right now.
Okay, but is it best Devilman inspiration as in what takes the most inspiration from Devilman, or what's the best thing that takes inspiration from
Best
Devilman?
thing.
Best thing?
So I'm like Dandadan.
I mean, Devilman's good. I'm hesitant to put it over Chainsaw Man because as of right now, at this current moment in time, Fujimoto is cooking.
Oh, he's cooking hard. But like
I'm wanting to see what gets put on my plate.
But the issue is he's currently cooking. But like the previous 4 chapters before he started cooking, I wanted to kill him.
Yeah, but
As is the cycle.
As is the cycle. But like he was cooking, and yes, we wanted to kill him. Not like in a positive way, but now he's cooking again, and we might want to kill him again. Positive way.
In Minecraft.
Sure.
But Dandadan is always cooking.
Dan's always cooking.
I read all of Dandadan in like 2 days. It's pretty good.
Yeah. I'm just going to re-experience it through watching the anime. And
There's
just
a
keep me up to date.
There's an explicit Devilman reference in Dandadan. When Ira's like to Okarun, she's like, "Oh, is your heart so pure that you beat the demon that tried to possess you?"
Oh, yeah. Also, I remember I showed you last night when I was reading Demon Lord Dante. When Dante's like kind of midway through a transformation, it just looks like Okarun's like transformation. Like with the lines, the way his hair's going up, and like his face is just doing like what that mask is doing.
That's cool.
So yeah, no, Dandadan is more inspired by a Demon Lord Dante.
Is Kagura Bachi a Devilman inspired work?
No.
Yeah, I was trying to think of some other recently released manga.
It's a lot more inspired by like Yakuza stories, which had crime stories at time. Tale as old as time.
It's more Bleachy inspired.
And
Which
Bleach
is...
There we go.
It all comes back to Devilman.
It all comes back to Devilman.
Okay.
Because as you see,
I haven't seen
all shonen manga are inspired by the big 3. You're either a Naruto, a One Piece, or a Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
And all 4 of those go back to Devilman. Dragon Ball less so, but yeah, the other 3.
Yeah, Dragon Ball is a lot more... I feel a lot more Tezuka.
Definitely more Tezuka. It's because it's goofier.
Yeah. I feel like probably takes more from Go Nagai's other works that are like more lighthearted.
Yeah.
Although I think during one of the tournaments in the original Dragon Ball, they do fight someone called a Devilman.
I think they might have, yeah.
Oh yeah, you read Dragon Ball recently.
I've read part of Z recently. I've read OG Dragon Ball, but I forgot like all of it.
Spike the Devilman.
Oh, that's just Devilman.
That is just Devilman.
And then there's Mr. Satan.
Yeah, but he's not a Devilman.
Yeah, but Satan.
Sure.
Yeah, but it's like, consider the other of the big 3. All of them are directly inspired by Devilman. One Piece, I could see a bit less of an argument for, but definitely Naruto and Bleach.
I haven't seen either of those.
One Piece, it's a lot more, I'd say, indirect.
Yeah. It's definitely, One Piece was influenced by things that were influenced by Devilman.
Yeah. I'd even put the argument that One Piece took inspiration from like JoJo's and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Which then was influenced by Devilman. Naruto, I feel like, is probably just it's a lot more broader.
Yeah, it took a concept.
Actually, no. Yeah, no, because like Naruto's got the nine-tailed fox in him, so it's like and he uses that as his power source, and that's what makes him so good.
And that's Devilman.
And that's Devilman, so it's like, oh yeah, you can kind of pull from that. Bleach is Devilman.
Bleach is just Devilman.
Levelman?
Belevelman.
Okay.
Although Bleach is not as gay.
Bleach is very straight. Bleach is like stupidly straight.
Yeah.
Get it out of my sight. There's a reason why Bleach bad.
I thought it was because of the writing.
Yeah. And the writing is the gay.
No.
Why did they make Bleach a big 3?
They didn't make a Bleach a big 3, it became a big 3.
I feel like the people in the early 2000s should reevaluate what they want to be big.
Because one thing I didn't realize is like, oh yeah, no, like, because like Bleach was didn't actually do all that well. It was never in like the top 3.
Oh.
Here's the thing. You know why it was called the Big 3? Because it's the 3 non-anime fans were watching.
Oh.
That's why it's the Big 3.
Hmm.
People who weren't weebs were watching Bleach, and Naruto, and One Piece, and Dragon Ball.
Damn, they were only watching 2 good things.
Yeah.
They were watching One Piece before Dressrosa, so they were watching decent anime.
Man, Naruto was so bad.
Yeah. I've only read like 3 time skip.
Just don't worry, it gets worse.
I know.
I've watched like 3 episodes.
Don't worry,
And I
it
was
gets
like,
worse.
no, I actively was like, I watched 3 episodes and I was like, this feels so boring. And then I dropped it. And this was like mid-high school.
Oh, damn. This is when you were watching Isekai Slop.
This was before Isekai Slop.
This was before Isekai Slop?
What
Yeah.
slop era was this?
Hmm?
What era of slop was this? Broad slop?
Slop?
Well, it's like the Isekai Slop era was like 2019 to 20... I don't know if it was like... I don't know if it ended in 2020 or 2021. But just like the end of high school was Isekai Slop era. Before Isekai Slop era was whatever I could find. Because I was watching stuff on YouTube.
Ah, the old classic.
I remember that era. I remember trying to watch Chibi Vampire on YouTube, and the person who uploaded parts 1 and 2 of episode 8 didn't upload the 3rd part.
Oh no.
And but someone else did, but they cut it at a different point, so there's just a minute of that episode I've never seen.
What anime did I watch on YouTube back in the day?
I specifically remember watching Future Diary on YouTube and not knowing if I finished it properly because I couldn't tell when it ended.
I remember reading Future Diary and getting up to date with it, and then never going back.
Base.
Fair enough.
I watched High School of the Dead on YouTube.
Fair?
Yeah. It's not good.
No.
I've revisited it. I'm like, no. I was a dumb kid when I watched this.
It's been many, many, many years since I watched it. I feel like it's fun slop.
Oh yeah, definitely. It is slop. And it's
Yeah.
definitely fun, but I'm like,
Yeah, it's not high. It's not a fucking high class or anything like that.
I know, but I want my slop to be a bit higher quality.
What's high quality slop?
A good shonen manga. Sakamoto Days is some high quality slop.
I don't want you
What's-
calling that slop.
Sakamoto Days is not slop.
I wake up at 5 a.m. for work on Monday mornings. I open my Shonen Jump app. Do you know what I read first to, like, wake myself up from my groggy state?
Sakamoto Days.
Sakamoto Days. Because I don't need to have 100% of my brain activity to understand what's happening.
There's a difference between slop and something easy.
Yeah, slop.
It's not slop.
I just said there's a difference between the two.
Nah, you two are wrong.
No, you're
No.
wrong.
It's just a simple thing I can, like, turn my brain off to
That
read.
doesn't mean it's slop.
Like,
It's high quality slop.
no, it's not. Like,
It's
Okay.
fine dining. It's not slop.
No,
Like,
fine dining is like
I'm not-
Devilman.
yeah, no, Sakamoto Days is not fine dining. But, like, okay, getting a fucking bowl of gruel, right? That's slop. It's like, sure, it's edible. Look, you know what? It might even have alright nutritional value, but it's a fucking bowl of gruel. A greasy burger is one thing, and then, like, a nutritious, high-quality meal is another. Sakamoto Days, that's you going to the local bird and getting a good chicken burger.
No, Sakamoto Days is McDonald's.
No.
A good, like, not just a cheeseburger
No,
from Mac.
this is me getting nuggies. Sakamoto Days is nuggies.
This is a treat.
I'm never complaining if I get nuggies. I go to McDonald's for nuggies. I want nuggies. Sakamoto Days is like top tier McDonald's.
That's not slop though.
Like, okay, look, sure, it's your preferred meal from Mac. Like, I'll give you, like, yeah, a lot of shonen is kind of like that, or whatever. Fucking, I don't know, Tool of Rue is like a bowl of gruel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Attack on Titan is a bowl of gruel.
Attack on Titan is a bad meal from Mac.
Okay, I'll accept that. I wanted to say it's worse, but sure.
I liked Attack on Titan until they hit the basement.
Yes, but once they get to that point, it reevaluates everything from before, and I can't watch that anymore.
I've separated it in my mind.
That's good for you. I find it hard to.
Yeah, like, leading up to that point, it was, like, good, it was interesting, but then once you see post-basement things, just kind of going, yeah.
Yeah, fair.
Not to say there's nothing good from after that. There's a few good points from that, but
Yeah.
Anyway.
Onimai. Slop.
Now that's slop.
That's slop. Okay, now we're in agreement. Onimai slop. There we go.
It is slop.
And gushing over magical girls.
Yeah, that's fine dining.
We'll have to get to that later.
It's peak. I don't know what else to tell you.
I think we have very different definitions of,
Yeah, peaks and valleys.
like Girl Nagai. Peak.
Yeah.
The best thing ever made.
Chainsaw Man. Peak. Devilman. Peak. Let's try to think of a third one.
Yeah.
Gushing over magical girls? Not peak.
Look, I'll give you this. It's the peak of a mountain at a different mountain range, like a lower mountain range.
Oh, it's a peak of like a Perth mountain.
Do we have mountains?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Exactly.
We have like hills.
Yeah, exactly. We have hills.
Yeah, we have quote unquote the hills.
Yeah, it's the peak of that.
Doesn't go very high.
Yeah. It is a peak. As I say, there are many peaks. That's why you can say multiple things are peak.
And fucking Onimai is what, the peak of a fucking mining town?
It's really sloppy.
You went under, okay.
Yeah.
No, I was thinking like beach because that's surface level, but you went below that.
Yeah.
So I congratulate you.
Onimai is a fucking trench of a series.
It's so bad.
It is bad, but it's so enjoyable.
The anime was fine.
The manga is so good. It's so good.
Hey,
dude.
I'm here. We're not allowed to talk about it.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Not yet.
So this is not the Onimai episode yet.
Yeah.
Yet. We need to plan the Onimai episode. That's coming soon. Put it in your date books.
What do you mean soon?
I mean, here's the thing.
I'm not in a hurry to finish Anime.
I haven't come to terms with what my recommendation is gonna be.
Well, we've got a minute before that.
Yeah, exactly. We still have 2 more months.
Yeah.
I'm split between High Art and Onimai.
Well, you'll find that out what Liz Pitt chooses in 2 months. But in the meantime, next month, Hayden, what are we doing?
I assume we're wrapping up.
Yeah.
I'm still very split on what I want to choose. Because I wanted to choose either Asumi-chan is interested in lesbian brothels, or a manga that I don't know the name of because it's in Japanese, but it's very good.
Let me get that name of that manga up.
Some Japanese name.
Because I have the English name on my list.
It's an English name?
There is an English name, like most other
It
things.
was like a shortened name. I mean, regardless, it's not getting picked.
Oh, real?
No, I'm picking Girls Band Cry.
Damn.
I really want to talk about it.
The manga you're looking for is... Oh my god, I did not put the translator name in. Give me a second.
Read the Japanese name.
Nope.
Like a proper weeb.
The name is Secrets. Uniforms at the age of 19. Also known as...
Himigoto Jukyusai no Seifuku.
Yeah, I was going to say, you can just call it Himigoto.
Okay, yes, but we're doing Gold Band Cry?
Yeah, we're doing Girls
We're
Band
doing
Cry.
GBC?
We're doing GBC.
It's really good. I want Liz to watch it specifically.
Are we doing Girls Band Cry and then we're also talking about the effects of music anime?
I guess so. Because there's probably not enough to talk about.
Okay, I'm cool with talking about other music anime.
I'll rewatch K-On!
Okay, I'll watch K-On!
I was going to leave that for later. Damn. Well, not to pick, but to rewatch.
We could talk about like music stuff in general,
Well,
though.
I was thinking, talk about stuff in general, yeah.
Well, we'll figure that out at some point. The important thing you need to know is that if you want to tune in for next time, go into GBC.
Like and subscribe.
Hit the bell.
And-
Leave a comment. Tell us all the things we got wrong. And tell us, how would you change if you got possessed by a devil?
And we are the gay team, and you are leaving the gay zone.